Thank you so much. Let's go to the next question. Just 1 second. So it's actually a set of 4 questions, but they are all related to one another, and it's about a subject that we still haven't spoken about, but it's extremely relevant. And as soon as I start asking the question, you will understand why I'm saying so. Some people state that with NESARA GESARA, everybody will receive abundance of money as a compensation of centuries of exploitation of humanity by the cabal. What is Julius' view on that? Will everybody be able to do whatever love's doing as opposed to doing to make a living? Will NESARA GESARA facilitate changing humanity program from lack to abundance of money and resources for everybody? Will NESARA GESARA facilitate facilitate changing humanity program from having to work to choosing to contribute joyfully? Love and gratitude. Thank you so much for such a comprehensive question, Judith. Go ahead, Julius.
Can I say something real quick? Mm-hmm. First off, let's analyze part of that question and the answers that you gave. NESARA GESARA. Everyone is going to receive abundance.
That's a perspective.
Well, it depends on how you look at abundance, yeah. But if everybody is abundant, who's going to work?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the workers? Who's going to be the ones that are going to allow things to be built? And, people are going to become lazy.
There are different formulations and design frames for NESARA GESARA, Master. And so it is yet to be seen as to what it is that they're going to release and what they are going to assist in the creation of. You're not going to receive money back from centuries long ago. You may be lucky to receive money back from this lifetime, possibly into your parents, but no farther than that. And what that is depends on what was put in. So if you've never worked and you've never contributed to taxes, okay, and interest rates, then there would be no money coming back to you. If you are somebody who has contributed massively to taxes and interest rates, then there would be more money coming back to you because it's based on taxes and interest rates paid. That is the truth. So somebody who's 20 years old is probably not going to get a whole lot of money back, but somebody who may be 60, 70, or 80 years old, there may be quite a lot of money, there. So don't be disillusioned into thinking that, you're going to go back ancestry for hundreds of years. That's just not in the formulation. They're grossly over exaggerating that to you. The rollout of this will not be fast and floodgates. It is already unrolling. They are drip feeding it. Because they don't know what the ramifications are. As Brad stated, there is a huge concern that everybody would stop working, that business would absolutely dissolve, and things would fall apart, crumble and fall apart. And so they're going to drip feed this system and basically see what the response is. Here in the United States, when this false administration stepped in, they supplied governmental monies for people to not work. And it dissolved the economy to a huge percentage. Even though they closed down businesses, they also closed down the desire to work because they just kept feeding people their unemployment, and they just kept feeding people, these checks every month. And they basically were kind of testing the system of NESARA GESARA. It didn't fare well. So though the intention is to help refund taxes and interest rates that they deem were taken from you out of context, there still is an amount of taxes that does need to be paid in order for maintenance to take place. And so you will be not getting that back from whatever they deem is the percentage out of the taxes that you paid. So it's very complicated, and each nation will come up with their own parameters, will come up with their own parameters, and that's what we will tell you about Nasara Jasara.